How's it going, everybody? Today's project I have is not small engine related. It's tool related. I have a Bosch corded hammer drill, and the problem I have with this thing is the motor works, but there's some sort of a gearing issue problem in here. So we're going to show you how to fix that today. So first thing I have to do is sort of split this in half. And this is a T20 Torx bit. All of these screws are all the same size, so you don't have to worry about remembering which goes where. So a lot of times this can be the tricky part, is trying to separate two halves of something. And this one looks like it's coming off fairly easily. And now I have had this apart in the past. I've not in the last month or so. I've been waiting for a part to come in. And let me show you what's going on here. So we've got this gear that's just trashed. You can see most of the teeth. A lot of the teeth are just busted right off. Now this gets a fair amount of use, but it should last. I think the tool's only about 3 years old, so it should last a little longer than that, I would think, but apparently not. So I've got myself a new gear that I ordered online. Like I said, it took forever to find one that would ship to Canada, and that wasn't a ridiculous amount of money. I think this was around almost $40 with shipping just for this one gear. I tried to get Bosch to actually replace the part for free, but they wouldn't do it because it was outside the warranty period. Alright. Alright guys, so I got this out. There's a little spring. And I'm not sure how this gear comes off, to be honest. Alright guys, after much beating and prying, I finally got this gear off. It's a super tight fit on there. And just a little worried about trying to get it back on again. So this thing's obviously not just going to slide back on. It's hard to make sure it's perfectly lined up. And let me see about getting a big Alright, well, it looks like it's working. It's almost in all the way. Alright, there you have it. It's back on there. The spring back on. I took this little E-clip off. Put that guy back on. That goes up like that. Now, there is a bunch of grease in here already, right in here. So I'm going to try and clean that out first before I reassemble it, and then I'll put some new grease back in. So I'll do that next. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got it all back together. I put a very liberal amount of grease all around this gear. So it's nice and greased up. Just going to put the cover back on and everything now. and give her a test drive. Alright, plug her in, see what we get. Alright, well, there you have it. That's how to replace the gear on your Bosch Hammerdrill.